My name is Horace Muhabuzi. I'm a chief accountant for Gudie Leisure Farm. I work with a team of professionals. We have 9 professionals, accountants, certified chartered accountants, and people who are knowledgeable in different areas. We work as a team at Gudie Leisure Farm, and particularly this department, Finance and Accounts Department, is in charge of managing resources of Gudie Leisure Farm, making sure that we plan, we manage and control the resources of Gudie Leisure Farm, such that we can uphold the work of Gudie Leisure Farm to reach many youth out there that Gudie Leisure Farm is working with. Part of what we do, like as I said, is is managing, not only managing resources of Gudie Leisure Farm, making sure that we manage records and information related to finances of Gudie Leisure Farm, such that there is economy. We use the resources that we have to reach out to many youth out there that Gudie Leisure Farm works with. We also, it has professionals, it has other teams who are in resource mobilization and partnership building. So in addition to managing the resources, you also have to go out and source for more funds such that we can have an impact. Our goal as Gudie Leisure Farm and our mission, our big mission of transforming youth of Africa into 4P entrepreneurs is achieved. In 41 districts where we operate, with the number of the youth that we operate with, this farm is the link in terms of the resources they use, making sure that we fuel the relationship that the Gudie Leisure Farm has with these youth, in terms of making sure that the resources are available. We are able, people are able to coordinate. There is transport. There is, not only that, but we also support these teams, these young people in groups, because Gudie Leisure Farm has works with these youth in groups, in parish savings and land and personal groups, parish savings and learning associations. So those young people in their different groups, they do different activities, and our role as professionals, we are here, we are available at Gudie to support those young people, to make sure that they are doing a good job in terms of resource mobilization, in terms of resource management, and also making sure that there are good practices, good financial practices in those associations. These young people would not be in position to hire professionals. So what we do at this unit at Gudie Leisure Farm, we have to chip in to support these people, make sure that they get quality services at affordable prices, affordable cost. Could be shared. Instead you can work on different different groups, bring them together, help them to budget properly, help them to prepare reports, financial reports, such that they don't spend much, because these are young groups that are growing. So we have to make sure that we come in to make sure that they save on what they would have spent on the professionals. So our work is also to extension services. Actually, we extend our services to those young people, to those groups, to make sure that they do things properly, such that they don't even have to spend much. If it's proposal writing, we can provide those skills. We show them how to write a proposal, rather than hiring somebody to, an expert to go and, but we can do it for them, either to reduce costs, or even, in a group, we come and train them and say, this is how you do it. So those are some of the services we do. Even it comes preparation of accounts, managing payroll, making sure that they do statutory deductions and compliance matters, tax matters. Those are some of the services that require experts, and these groups would not necessarily not all can afford such services, but we come in either in a group. We say, okay, we are going to do this for you in a group, or we can do it at a reduced cost for them. So that's what we do. That's how we link, but we also make sure that this department, when people, the monitoring and evaluation team are going, they have facilitated, they have the resources to make sure that they do their work properly. So, and if there is another team that is going, or they come over here, we have to make sure that there is planning. We plan for them. We plan for these young people, for the time they are going to spend at Gudie Leisure Farm. What resources do they need? What kind of support do they need? So we plan in advance. So that is the work of this function, the accounts and finance function, to make sure that it links all departments to work together to make sure that they have the resources that are necessary to make sure that there is a delivery of the services, and the services which are key in making sure that Gudie Leisure Farm achieves its objectives and its mission of transforming youth of Africa into 4P entrepreneurs. Now, one of the things that we do here is we have trainings. We come here and you say, okay, these are the processes that you need to go through to make sure that the financial management system of your associations are very key. So one of the things that we do, we make sure that they know the basics. They know how to plan, they know how to report, to make reports, financial reports, and we give them those elements that they need to get to understand. This is how the profit and loss statement looks like. This is how the balance sheet looks like. This is how you need to do a cash book. How do you need to record your incomes and expenditures? So we give them those basics. And again, we come about and we also tell them that compliance is very key. You cannot do business without complying. So complying with relevant with relevant bodies, institutions, government institutions, and it is very key. There's no way you can be successful without being compliant. So we tell them, yes, prepare accounts well, be compliant, and make sure that things, that values, accounting values of integrity are maintained, are very key. Those are very key in running successful businesses. So those are we tell them the values of running successful businesses, way of doing things properly, good financial management systems, and also compliance matters. So that's how basically we support these young people.